What if I told you there was a way that you could get steady leads and clients for your coaching business without posting on social media? You could spend more time with your actual clients, helping them get results and not being on the content hamster wheel. Well, there actually is a way. And the thing that makes this really work is that you don't need thousands of views. You don't need thousands of leads. You just need the right leads. And that's what really makes this work. Now, the other thing that makes this work is the platform that we're choosing to do this on, and that is YouTube. So you're watching this on YouTube. Well, that's the platform that we want to leverage, but not as a shorts channel, more of a long form discovery channel. Because we all know that if you start consuming more of that person, you're probably going to get to know, like, and trust them. And that's where they turn into a client. Now, let's just go ahead and imagine something for a second. I want to paint a picture for you. Let's say that once a week, all you did was you showed up on a video and you taught something that you already teach your clients. That's it. Okay. You just teach them one thing that you teach. Now, let me just give you a little behind the scenes here. This video that I'm recording right now is something that we go over with our clients. So I'm teaching you that. And I'm teaching you the framework of it. So this is kind of happening in real time right here. That's all you need to do. And then every week, you're going to plug that video in to your channel, which is then going to plant a seed. So as you continue to create these assets, guess what happens? You keep getting steady leads, hence the steady lead system that I'm about to break down for you. So let's get into it. So the very first thing is the S, and that stands for specific audience. We got to get very, very precise on who we're targeting. The other thing we need to do right away, and I'm going to warn you up front because you're going to probably fall into this trap. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the views. Views are just a vanity metric. Okay. We're not going after just views. We're going after the right views, the right attention, the right audience. So this is where we need to get crystal clear on who it is that we are serving. Now, we are focusing on helping coaches that make an impact, that have a mission, that they're trying to help more people. Consultants, same thing. We are helping those people. So that's who our message is going out for. So our videos might not get thousands of views, and that's okay, but it's going to get the right views. All right. And that's the really, really important thing that I want to point out here. Now, one thing that we generally will do with our clients before we even get to building this flywheel is we run them through what we call our authority content blueprint. This is where we kind of map out all of their expertise and all of the things that they share with their clients. And that becomes your roadmap for your content. I actually recorded a video and uploaded it here that you can watch. I'll go ahead and link it in the description, but wait until you finish the video before you go watch that video. All right. But I will link it up in the description. All right, so we got to get clear on who it is that we're targeting, all right? Then from there, the T stands for trade. We're going to trade a freebie with our audience. So we have to have this thing built ahead of time, all right? We have to have, what are we going to give away as value? So for us, we have something we call our Steady Leads Playbook, and you're going to see this in real time right now as well. If you'd like to get a copy of that, of this entire system, just comment playbook down below and we'll send it to you. Just comment playbook and we'll send it to you. So we have that freebie, or as some people call it, a lead magnet. And that is what we're going to trade in exchange for their email address, which leads me to the E, email collection. We need a way to collect the emails. Now, you're probably already doing this. If you're not, you should be, but we need that in place because once we post these videos, guess what? A year from now or 2 years from now, that is still embedded in that video, and you're going to be able to get that lead from something you did 2 years ago. This is actually happening to us right now. I recently just gave a lead magnet away to someone that watched a video from a year and a half ago. It happens all the time. So the email collection is really, really important. And once again, we do cover all of this inside of the playbook. So definitely make sure that you grab a copy of that. Then we move on to the A, and the A stands for attract. Now we have to come up with a topic and a title that is going to attract our audience. Once again, going back to the beginning where we talk about the S, that's getting very specific on the audience, we need to make sure that that is done first because when we get to the attract piece, we want to start mapping out what's our title going to be, what's our topic going to be. And then we move on to the D, and the D stands for designing the packaging. And the packaging is your thumbnail. Your thumbnail is what's going to get people to stop the scroll. And then when they stop the scroll, guess what? They're going to read the title. That's why the A and the D, they kind of work together, right? We need those two things done because that's what's going to ultimately get us the attention that we're going to get the click. All right. And then the Y, you probably already guessed this, it's YouTube. We need to upload to YouTube now. And then it's all completed. Now we have a video that is live. And that's basically how the flywheel works. So now imagine this. You have this flywheel in place. We've already figured out our specific niche. We've already built our lead magnet, our thing that we're going to trade for the email. We've already got our email collection in place. And then we have to basically just say, all right, what are we going to use to attract them? What are we going to design the thumbnail with? And then we just have to complete the process and upload to YouTube. And then all we have to do is just feed the flywheel. But you might be thinking, all right, but I don't know what my next video would be. Well, you're in luck because I created a video right here that goes over how to create your authority content blueprint. Watch that video next, and I'll see you there.